What's up? This is Rhodes.
And I'm James, and we are from Tropidelic.
Tropidelic has a distinct sound that combines reggae, hip hop, and funk. Can you guys discuss how these genres influence your music and how you blend them seamlessly?
I think it's like everybody's personal interests kind of coming together as one. I think just being from and around Cleveland as well, there's just tons of different influences that bleed in from there. So just taking some years to kind of like refine it into what we wanted it to sound like, and I think we're getting real close.
Your band started with jam sessions at Kent State University. How do you think the college environment influenced the formation and the early development of Tropidelic?
It was just a lot of freedom that life kind of brings, and as well as a lot of like knowledge and opportunity around to sort of pick up influence. So that was super integral in the early days of the group.
You've mentioned Tropidelic is about putting yourself up by the bootstraps. Can you elaborate on that philosophy and what that means to the band and how that's reflected in your music?
Yeah, it's we're just from a super sort of like hardworking, middle class sort of upbringing in part of the country, and that's sort of what we always done. No one ever really gave us nothing. We always kind of earned it the hard way, and I think that kind of comes through our pores, and it's in everything we do and everything we write.
In 2022, you were involved in a project that featured collaborations with notable artists like 311 and Bone Thugs and Harmony. What was it like working with such icons, and what did you take away from those experiences?
It was just super awesome to work with some acts that we've like idolized throughout our lives, and super incredible to write with Nick. Those guys have put us on so much, and yeah, looking forward to making more dreams come true in that sense.
Tropidelic has a dedicated fan base, including over 2,000 members on Facebook group called Tropaholics. What role do your fans play in your music and career?
They play everything. I think a major part of us being able to take this to where we have is because of that core group of people that keep coming out and keep supporting us and have helped it grow bigger and better.
It's like 20,000 numbers too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
20,700
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
You
About
said two. That's why I
Oh,
said.
I meant to say 20. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I meant to say 20. It's a good correction. Way off. Your album, All the Colors, showcased a myriad of musical influences. Can you talk about the creative process behind this album and any challenges that you guys faced while producing it?
Just like any album, that we want to push the needle forward. So it was diverse, and anything from like indie songs to reggae sort of tangent songs and hip hop songs. We actually working on a new record coming out July 19th called Royal Grove. We had some singles leak out, including one just came out called Floatin' with Iration in the Elevator. Stoked. It's performing really well, well received. But yeah, it's always about pushing the envelope, pushing the sound forward, constantly growing.
And Tropidelic is known for the energetic and live performances. You guys really put on a show, regardless of the time you guys get on stage. It's really a headliner performance. You guys have like some sort of like tradition prior to getting onto the stage that gets you guys in the mood and vibe.
Not really. I think everybody kind of does their own thing to kind of get ready to go. But I think everybody in Tropidelic feels like a musician. But I think in equal part to that, we feel like entertainers and performers. And that, like, I don't know, if you're coming to see like a live show, like we're gonna give you a live show.
And over the years, how has the dynamic within the band evolved, especially as you've grown in popularity and scaled up your operations?
It certainly like has changed. I think people change, everything changes. So it's a matter of understanding each other and understanding the project as a whole. And understanding the project as a whole is, larger than any one person. It kind of keeps everything tied together, and the joy and love of like what we're doing here. Um,
And with the music industry constantly evolving, particularly with the rise of streaming platforms, how has Tropidelic adapted with the approach of this and music production and distribution constantly changing at this point being?
um, I don't know. That's kind of a broad question. We just continue to do what we do and move with the punches. And I can't say specifically what's exactly has changed. A lot of that stuff has to do with label side of things, I suppose. But we got the right people in place to make the right moves in this ever-changing environment.
And looking forward, you guys expressed that you have a new album coming out. Is there any other things you guys want to shout out before we end this?
Yeah, we got Everwild Music Festival coming up, which is our own thing that we do. It's the first weekend of August at Legend Valley outside of Columbus, Ohio. And we got Stick Figure, Revolution, Soja, The Movement, Bumpin' Uglies, Little Strangers, and Little Stranger, and a whole bunch more. Super looking forward to that.
Thanks, guys.
Oh yeah, brother.
Yeah, thank you.